Hey, gang!
It's the bunker.
It's the bunker.
The bunker.
This is all so loud in my ears.
Oh, it's so quiet in my ears.
I've got basil
like-
on my laptop.
basil.
What did you guys get? Thai food?
Yeah, they get
Wow,
some
that sounds some
Thai.
good. That sounds.
Yeah,
That
you might
sounds
hear
some
Josiah-
good.
That sounds some good. No,
Okay.
it sounds good right now.
You might hear
sound good.
Josiah smacking.
So-
he's smacking some Thai right now.
It's just I have a terrible headache.
Do you want?
Do you think it's-
Advil? Do you have Advil?
There's
Um,
He
ibuprofen
just
right
took
into
some.
it.
He just took
Ibuprofen.
some.
Okay.
Which means I can take Advil in like 2 hours.
No. Advil and ibuprofen are the same thing.
I'm sorry.
Tylenol.
Tylenol. is
Great.
what I meant.
I was
take
like,
this.
yes, you can take Tylenol in like 2 hours.
I know the difference that some of them are blue and then some of them are blue and red, and I can alternate the blue and the red.
That's the plot of The Matrix.
I was about to say the blue pill or the red pill or what is it?
A guy took Tylenol and ibuprofen and held them both in his hands and went, "I've got an idea."
Yeah. And he said, "I'm writing The Matrix."
Hold on a minute.
And Keanu Reeves slow motion karate, and we've got
What
a
if
movie.
what if I knew the difference between these two pills and I could do kung fu?
That sounds like a Hollywood
That sounds
hit.
like I need to write this movie.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Because that's low-key what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
word.
is such a great start to this episode, having two conversations.
And the crazy thing is, I like fully locked in. Normally I can't do that with the headphones.
Well, it's because it's so... See, here's my
'cause it's
worry.
so
Quiet.
Well, no, here's my worry, though. Are we peaking?
Ha!
Well, we wouldn't peak because it's low.
Well,
No,
right?
but the
Yeah, but the
mics
gain-
weren't turned down, just the
oh,
monitor.
he turned. I
It's
understand
the monitoring that's turned on.
now.
Are we peaking at all during that?
It's hard to tell. Joe's wavelengths always look so much larger than the rest of us, but he's just always louder, so it's fine.
Okay, this is the bunker.
Episode 1, Astro Zone.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Is that
calling
what
it.
the episode's
Yeah.
called? Fine.
At the time of recording this, y'all,
Wait,
we
I thought
haven't
we
decided on
had
the
a.
title
I thought we
yet.
had a
Oh.
more fun name that we came up with.
We have a fun name for the other one.
Yeah.
And I've written them all down.
Astro
but
World is
Astro Zone
just-
is the one for this one.
No, not Astro World.
Zone. Astro World is by Travis Scott.
Yeah, that's Travis Scott. we did not go to Astro World.
No, we went to Astro Zone.
Very different.
Same idea.
What
though.
if it
Wendy
was
and
called-
Travis Scott kind of have matching energy.
What if it
That's
was
true.
called like a Wendy Day at Astro Zone?
That's doing the most.
What
I
if
think.
we just
but do you
called
know
it?
what I
I kinda love it,
mean?
though.
What
Do
if
you know
we
what I
called
mean?
it?
Like it'd be kind of fun to be like to have her name in the title.
What if we called it "Hi, can I get a Wendy's Dave's Double with large fries and a drink and a frosty?"
Or hi, welcome to Wendy's.
At Astro
Yeah.
Zone?
Hi,
Honestly,
welcome
that
to
should be
Wendy's.
that should be the description.
Welcome to Wendy's is pretty good.
Welcome.
Josiah sneezed. That's a sneeze from Josiah.
And it hurt his back
Oh, and
and
it-
his
Josiah
head.
has a back
and
injury,
his
so
head.
if you
Yeah.
hear
And he has a
him-
headache.
Yeah. if you-
Josiah might not make it through this episode.
And I'm eating spicy Thai, so that's
Josiah,
all over my
what are you
nose
doing
now.
to yourself?
He's literally putting himself through the gambit right now. My word.
Oh no.
I want to do this kind of at the beginning, but I thought of a fun new thing.
Okay.
Okay, fun new
Okay.
thing for this season of Bunkers.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited to hear this.
Okay, well, and if you guys hate it, we can cut it. But if it makes the cut, guys, then they liked it. Guys, I have gone through all of the episodes from episode or chapter season 1. What a great season that was, huh?
Yeah.
So much fun. 12 chapters.
We had
of
a lot of fun.
lot of fun.
Yeah,
The gang.
Yeah. Some sad moments.
So
some good
I
moments.
went through, and just for returning listeners or new people, if you just want to learn, I went through and wrote trivia questions for every episode. And I was
That's
thinking,
so funny.
and I was thinking that I would ask you
On our own
guys,
show.
the three of you guys, trivia questions starting from episode 1 through
Oh no.
from season 1.
Oh my
And
gosh.
at the end of each episode, we'll give the answer, and I'll keep points tallied throughout the entire
love
season
it.
Oh, wow.
on how everybody does.
Joe
you're
actually
just
paid
exposing
us on how
Yikes.
little we pay attention.
We already know how much I'm going to get right.
I was creating this idea and thought, Josiah's going to lose.
This is fun, Joe.
Okay,
love
ready?
it.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so
competitive
this
side.
week, and I'll have to find a better, trivia song.
Yeah.
We do need
Um,
like a trivia song.
Yeah. Like a game show song. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So everybody how this is going to work is you cannot say it out loud.
Oh.
Everybody needs to write this down. No looking it up.
Are we texting it to you? We can't
No.
look it up.
I'm going to just have you write it down. And so at the end of the episode, we're all going to just show and you can read your answer. But I want it written out so that you're not changing it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
we're
so
ready.
here's question 1. And there's just going to be one for every bunker. In Chapter 1, Bananas Split, the group is assigned to help Miss Ruby. While touring her home, she shows the group a photo of her son. What was the name of Miss Ruby's son? And you can get bonus points if you can do first, middle, and last name.
Oh no, I gave him a first, middle, and a last name.
Yes, you did.
I remember
Oh,
one part of it because I
no.
edited the episode and you have to listen to... Oh, wait. See, Joe and I have
Oh,
advantage on
yeah,
these
you
questions.
really
well,
do.
I,
Except that's not- I'm
Joe's
not
asking
playing.
it,
Yeah, I'm-
so I have advantage on these questions because I edit. And you just you listen to it so much.
I have no idea.
You can take a guess.
I think I only remember the last name.
I'll give
I
another
don't-
10 seconds because
man.
as a listener, that's boring listening to nothing.
And there's no way we
Joe,
can edit the waiting out.
onus
We got
is
to
on
keep
you.
it in.
You have to fill up the space.
I know. Hey
Go ahead.
guys, here am I. Send
Oh,
send
man.
me.
Here
Everyone's
at
writing
the
it down.
wall with
I can repeat the question one more
2
time. In Chapter 1, Banana Split, the group is assigned to help Miss Ruby. While touring her home, she shows the group a photo of her son. What was the name of Miss Ruby's son? And bonus points for first, middle, and last. If you're listening to this, send us a text what your answer is. And maybe
Yes.
you're right, maybe you're wrong. But maybe comment below on YouTube. Send us a text if
Before
you're
you finish-
on anything
Yeah,
else.
before you hear the
Before you hear the
answer.
end of the episode, if you remember. And so we'll find out at the end what that was.
Nice. This is good, Joe.
I love it.
I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's a great idea.
Okay, well,
I'm going to
season
lose.
1.
Let's jump into the episode.
Let's do it.
First thing I want to talk about in particular, and I've been waiting to talk about this, is our little prologue for episode 2, basically our cold open.
For
Just
episode
because-
1.
Or sorry, yes, episode 1, season 2. I'm going to make that mistake.
Our cold open for season 2.
Yes. I want to talk about that a little bit
Yeah.
because that was a little bit scripted.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
we had to do it that way. I
Yeah.
mean, it was similar to the prologue, and the way
Yep.
the prologue was sort of
A little scripted. Yeah.
prepared.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I wanted to acknowledge that
Yes.
off the get-go because
Yes.
it's clearly scripted, and
Well,
I wanted to
and-
be like, we're not a scripted show, but
Yes.
this one section,
Yeah, we did
because
actually.
it was a prologue.
Well, and something I want to, I think, just like let our listeners know. So we didn't know about Wendy at all before we met
Yes,
her. And
that's
so
true.
we actually recorded that part after finishing recording episode 1.
yes,
Right.
and we put it at the front.
We thought it would be more fun if we organically met her in game. So I, as the DM, did know a little bit. So Laura ended up like texting me a few things at the beginning of the game about who Wendy was, and we kind of like quickly collaborated on just like a quick idea of how
After
she would,
rolling on
yes, after
genre
rolling
mode.
and everything, then we collaborated on a quick like idea of what
Yeah.
And when she says quick, she means
Literally
what, like 10
5,
minutes?
10
it-
minutes.
max. Yeah.
We
were
don't
pretty
give much
fast.
time at all.
But yeah, we wanted to organically meet her, and we wanted to get our authentic reactions to meeting her for the first time. So that's why we ended up then at the end of the episode, we kind of talked quickly through a basis for what the cold open would look like, and yeah, that's how that ended up working.
Yeah, and we knew we wanted to do some sort of cold open
Yeah.
with her because we thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, it's just a cool way
you
to
know?
kick it off. Yeah.
Well, and
But we didn't know
also-
what it was going to be.
Yeah, and every other character in the prologue got their little moment of
Right.
like, this is who this character is, and like this is a little bit about their personality, and this is
Right.
and like Wendy's was a little different. It was a little more plot driven and like less character driven. But like we wanted a little moment to be like, ooh, who is this person? And like, I don't know, it's a little harder to jump into an established group, and so we were like, we should give her that prologue moment that we gave to all the other characters.
Yes. Yeah.
So we planned it the same way. I basically was like, after they'd gotten to know her in the first episode, I was basically like, just gave you all the same sort of type of blah, blah, blah. Gave her the same type of backstory stuff that, like, for example, Joe gave me for Cal of like, this is his situation. He's probably just gotten in trouble with the cops and he has to have a conversation with his parents. So
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
the DM kind of improvs it a little bit, but there's like a basis.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we started with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have so many questions, obviously, and people that listen to the first season probably also have so many questions, Laura. But I wanted to ask first, before we dive into all the things about why you created Wendy, we know why, but
How?
What was it like making a character where you didn't know where they were gonna be?
Yeah.
Because like we had no
Right.
obviously you had an idea of like who she was and stuff, but like in
Yeah.
terms of like her current situation,
Yeah.
you didn't know that until
Yeah.
we rolled. So how
So-
do you go about that?
Yeah, it's so funny. So I had two options in my head. I was like, I could make a character from Woodbine and
Right.
really not have to worry about the unknown. But I was like, but it would be so much fun to have her backstory be improv'd.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I kind of want to like. So
Yeah.
then my idea was, I knew I wanted to have her travel there. I knew I wanted her to like have an upbringing and a backstory that you guys don't know yet, and that I could know and have an idea of like her roots that wouldn't be changed based off of a dice roll, but then have a certain cutoff point of like, and then she arrived here, and then basically say from this time period to this time period, I'm gonna have to make it up during session.
Yeah.
And I actually really like that because I got a chance to really feel like connected to the world that you created,
Yeah.
Alyssa. And then I got to like, there were so many parts of her character that I had never planned or never thought about, or didn't expect. And then I started playing her in the environment and was like, oh, she's probably a little bit like this because of this. Like it changed, especially the solitary thing.
Yeah.
Like that was not what
Yeah.
because that was Alyssa's idea that it was this like abandoned place. So I was like, well, if I'm there, I'm probably the only one there.
Sure.
And somehow I escaped the curse and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
And so that like was a whole nother level of like, if a character grows up in her adolescence in solitary confinement, or not confinement, but like in solitude, that changes who they are so,
yeah.
so
Definitely.
drastically. So like so much of my character changed, but it was so much fun. I got to be so like in the moment and reactive. My only thing is like she was very quiet
Yeah.
because of that, and I was like, that's hard for a podcast
Yeah,
show.
she nods.
She nods.
She shakes her head.
She shakes her head. But also, like, I think it works a little
Yeah,
bit.
definitely. Because you're just saying what she's doing still.
Yeah,
You know, there's still a
yeah.
description.
So that
She's
was
still
really fun.
communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
That was really
enjoyed
cool.
hearing, like, the description of the world during the game and being like, as you were describing it, Alyssa, like, being like, okay, she's been there like a million times because she goes there by herself all the time, and like coming up with ideas for her backstory, like, as we were going.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fun. I had
Well,
a great
and
time.
it definitely didn't feel like, from at least me and Josiah, knowing nothing
Yeah.
about who you made, and Alyssa too,
Yeah.
like, it definitely didn't feel like you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah.
It felt like
Yeah,
it
you
was
were really-
created
you did it very well.
exactly
Thank you.
how it was. Like, she's in a theme park and everyone's frozen. Like, it felt like she was written for something like that. You
Yeah,
know,
it was awesome.
even in how
Thanks.
you described her looks,
Yeah.
and like she just has random merch on and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all
That
of
was
it
so
was-
fun.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, she's fun.
Yeah. I didn't remember until halfway through the entire episode that mythological was what I was supposed to be doing.
That's right. And then you added it. Was
And then I added the House of Hades.
Yeah, that's right.
Because at
Love
first
it.
at first I think in my brain mythological I had like mystical / fantastical.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just what my brain said that meant. So I was like, oh yeah, like a dragon. And then I was like, oh no, it's mythological.
Wasn't it mythological volcano?
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
That's such a fun one.
That is such a
Yeah.
fun one.
Like,
I'm bummed
the
that I didn't
theme
remember
park
it
was
until
great.
later, but the theme park was really fun.
It worked
yeah,
though. I don't think
100%.
honestly. Listeners, let us know if you even noticed it, because I like Loki didn't even notice.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
I
there
didn't
you go.
even
yeah,
know
I
you
didn't
had-
either.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked that world a lot. I would love to explore
It's
that
fun.
world more.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was just like I don't know what it is about the idea of an abandoned amusement park, but I just think it's such a great location. And I know that's a very cliche location, but I just think it's awesome.
No, I love it.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
was
And
very,
for
very
any of
cool.
you who have read the Chronicles of Narnia, I actually had like the idea of, you know, the guys all sitting at the table.
Yep.
Is it Silver Chair?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I know.
Is it Silver Chair?
No, it's Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Voyage,
Yeah.
When
right.
they get to the island of
That's right.
shoot, I don't remember what it's called.
Me neither.
It's been a while since
But
I've
all
read
these
it.
old guys are sitting at the table that they clearly were feasting, and they're like awake but asleep, and the the overgrowth has grown over them or whatever. That idea kind of popped into my head during the whole thing, and I was like, I love that. I just thought that was so cool.
It's
too.
so haunting.
So haunting. Yeah. So I just thought that was fun. So any of you Chronicles of Narnia fans out there, that's where I got that from. Or at least that was the start of the thought.
Love it.
Nice.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this season starts 6 months
Yeah.
after the end of chapter 1.
Yeah, a lot happened at the end of chapter 12.
I
Season
will say, Josiah Wallace's arc and like change.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Into like multi-classing into a monk, and the
So
way he's
funny,
become
dude.
so like the way he's coping with it and stuff, like that character choice was so funny and also so good. I'm like loving it so far.
It is really fun.
I really love it. Yeah. I love it so far.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been fun.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed getting to like because once I made that decision, I'm like, I thought there were two different ways I could go about it. I could just make him like really like stoic and just like change his whole personality, and I think was it the prologue thing that kind of helped with it, or maybe just the first episode. I honestly forget where I did this, but like kind of implied that like, oh no, it wasn't the first episode. I kind of implied through, him talking to Gwendolyn that's where he started at one point. Like he kind of like went off by himself for a long while, and then got really like reclusive again, and his friends kind of had to pull him out of that. And so like his zany side kind of like Cal kind of spurs that on.
Yeah.
And like keeps him like, just brings out like that lighter side of him. So
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, like my friends have been really good for me, because otherwise I would just like, be all by myself. But he's still like, there has been a change, but then when he's with his friends, it's like he does like let loose a little bit.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that creates it does two things for me when I play him. It allows me to kind of like just adjust how I'm gonna play him at any point. Like I don't like I could decide to just like play to his like ridiculous side.
Yeah.
Or I could choose to just like play to his like quieter side, depending
Because
on
he is
what's happening.
multifaceted. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
I
it's
love
great.
that.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
That's
I
really fun to
made
play.
a character that doesn't
Yeah.
sit in either one of those pockets, but just
Yeah.
like flips between those two extremes kind of randomly.
Yeah. Well, and that's really a great way to do it in a game setting that is so different every week.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Exactly.
It lets you have fun no matter what, instead
Yeah.
of be like, ooh, in this world I'd have to be so mad and so sad and so quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's great.
I do feel like this season, well,
Don't spoil it.
We're 5
Yeah.
episodes in.
so we
Recording-wise.
have recorded 5 episodes at this point, so obviously no spoilers. But I think it's fun that each of us are exploring these black and white sides of ourselves. Do you know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Yeah.
I think that's something to look forward to, listener.
When you say black and white, what do you mean?
sorry, opposite
say sorry.
sides is what
Oh,
I just
okay.
mean. Sorry, yeah, black and white doesn't make any sense.
No,
No,
it
it
does.
does.
It does.
It
I
does?
just want you
Okay,
to
okay.
expand on
Yeah,
it.
thank
Thank
you.
you. I'm trying to problem the
Thank you.
question.
Thank you.
Well,
Alyssa's like, you're right. I'm so sorry for asking. That was such a dumb
I shouldn't
question.
have never
No,
even
no,
said
no, no.
anything.
Forgive me, guys.
I'm just gonna leave.
You guys can go listen to something else.
No, I just mean, but that is, I just mean, we're looking at there are just, I mean, obviously these are multifaceted characters because they have depth, but I think that there are some distinct opposites in our personalities that are really being explored in this season.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say about it. But I think it's really fun. So as you guys listen, just like listen for that, because I think that's cool. I think we're seeing that in everyone.
Yeah.
Like actually, I'm like thinking of moments for all of us. I think that has been shown in this season. So I think that's
Sure.
really fun. And I love that we got to see that more even just in this first episode for
100%.
Ace. Yeah.
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 And
Really
those
fun.
books are so funny. The Silly Geese
The
books.
Silly Geese books.
I love
yeah.
it.
For dummies.
I also love that that's like our world's version. I
Of
think
course
that's
it is.
hilarious.
I
Yeah.
know.
For
We're
Silly
silly
Geese.
geese.
Checks
Well,
out.
and I think it's funny because I think we both had that same thought of what those books actually were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like painting for dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I the silly geese? Did I say silly geese, or how did that come about? I don't even remember.
I had decided in my mind that the library that he was building was at first just a bunch of for dummies books.
Yeah.
But we decided to kind of like
Spin it.
give
Yeah.
a
Right.
generic spin.
Yeah,
of
so
for
you
silly
mentioned
geese.
it first. A little
I
bit.
said silly geese.
You mentioned it, and then everyone's like, "Yeah, I was just thinking that." And then
Okay.
and they were like, "For silly geese," and then just how you're like, "You guys aren't serious. I already had this plan."
Yeah.
For right now, at this point, I'm the only one who's heard
Sure, right.
a lot of the.
Yeah, we haven't heard a
because
cut
I'm still
yet.
working on it
That's
right now
right,
as we're
yeah.
talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
so small change. Guys, we got new artwork.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hang
Thank
on.
you.
Little link
Thank
to it.
you, Haxie.
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 Didn't we already thank Haxie?
Well, we would have by
We
the time
did.
this came out.
We thanked him in the first episode.
Oh,
I
we
think.
did in the
Oh, we
first
did?
episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Haxie again.
Shout out Haxie again.
Yeah.
Shout
Check
out
out his-
Haxie again.
His info's in the summary. So if you're interested in getting any work done, like any character art done or anything like that, reach out.
Yeah, but
Super fun.
we
Wait,
love
no,
it.
he only does landscape or
I
Environment.
don't know. Go
just
talk
go
to
check
him.
it out.
Don't talk to us.
Anyway, he's
But
great.
he did a great job. We love the art.
It was
we hope
super
that,
fun
We hope
to
that
create
you love it.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we
come
all
to
kept
life.
nerding out the whole time. We're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my
Oh my gosh.
gosh, I can't believe
To
this.
see
Every
it
little
come to
change would be
life.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I know.
It was very fun.
Yeah.
I love my favorite detail is so we changed the moth, as you guys could probably see from the first season.
Some rebranding.
Some rebranding, which I think all agree is cooler, better looking moth.
Yeah.
But the original one's on the book in the cover art, and it's really cute. I
Yeah.
really like it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
It's like the
little
little
detail.
details.
Yeah.
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 So cool.
Ugh.
So much fun. It was really fun to like dissect what we explained in the episode
Yeah.
and then like see
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
It was
good.
cool.
Yeah, and realizing too that all of us kind of had a little bit of a different picture in our heads.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
and
We
so
were all like, this room's over here. Wait, no, it's actually over here.
Yeah.
We
Well,
said it was over here, but
Yeah.
the telescope looks like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. a
So
lot
I
of
thought the
different-
telescope was spinning, and we all jumped in the book.
Yeah,
And I think we still all,
That
to a
book's too
degree,
small.
have like an idea of what we think of
Yeah.
it in
Yeah.
our minds.
Yeah.
But like, I think that's just a great.
Yeah.
it's an
Good picture of it.
amalgamation of all of our kind of visions. Like
Yeah.
little aspects of all of our
Yeah.
visions have found their way into that. So I
Well,
think that's
yeah,
fun.
and that's what's fun about this show and D&D in general. Is like everyone always will have their own image of everything
yeah,
going on.
yeah.
But
The
none of
radio
them are
theater
wrong.
format.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
And now we have one that's right. And if you've been imagining it different, you're wrong.
And if you were planning on drawing anything about it and it doesn't follow that, we'll hate it.
Yeah,
Don't
we're gonna hate it.
only Haxie can draw our things.
yeah.
now.
No. Draw whatever you thought it looked like.
And we'll grade it based on Haxie's work.
There will be a rubric. We'll post that soon.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So cool.
I'd like to bop it over to Josiah for our ad
Bop,
read
bop,
today.
bop, 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 bop. That was me receiving the bop.
Thank you.
Oh, that was cool.
Just
Love
a quick ad break.
Oh yeah, our sponsors
Yeah.
this week.
Who do we
It's
got?
a big one for
sponsors?
Hold
season
on.
2.
Yeah, big season
This is a
2
big deal, you
sponsor.
guys.
Yeah, we're really pumped about it, and have really been looking forward to sharing with all of you that we have this really awesome sponsorship.
Yeah, Josiah,
It's just
we'll let
such a
you take
So
it.
the honor is yours, Josiah. As soon as Joe finds the
I have it.
sponsorship music.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Today's episode is sponsored by Jackson's Paper Grab Bags. Jackson's Paper Grab Bags is a company that, I mean, their mission is simple. They want everyone to have a little something.
That's a
and
simple
so-
mission. Simple
It's
mission.
a
Simple
simple mission.
mission.
They just want everyone to have a little something.
That's their tagline.
And so what
That's
they
a really
do,
simple mission.
what they do is they accept everybody's little somethings that they want to send, and then they will take it and repackage it in a small paper grab bag and send it to you at random. And you can
Oh.
have a little something. And the one stipulation is no matter what it is, you must keep this little something. And it must be displayed openly in your home.
And they'll know if you don't display them.
They'll know if you don't, because you know what else comes in the grab bag? It's a security camera that you must install, connect to your network, and aim at the little
It's
something
in the
they
fine
sent.
print. If you
It's in
read the fine
print.
print,
Yeah,
It's in the
Yes.
fine print,
They get
but
access.
that
The
doesn't
fine
matter.
print is written in Swedish at the bottom of the.
But again, that doesn't matter
Bag.
because it's a simple mission.
It is a simple mission. They just want everyone to have a little something.
And so stop focusing on the fine print and just think about the mission. It's simple.
And again, keep the item, because if you don't keep the item, that's how I got my
And
curse.
display.
Alyssa is
Display
cursed.
it openly.
I got
Alyssa
cursed.
is
That's
cursed.
what
All right.
happened.
Will
I
be.
tried
So
to
what
get
are-
rid of my little something, and
Yeah, that's
Galley Day.
So what are the steps? You send them little somethings that you want to send them. They send you a little something at random. You display the thing. You install the security camera and hook it up to your network, and you have a little something.
That's right. Alyssa
Wow.
can't turn to the left anymore because
can't.
of her curse.
I can only look to the right. Thank goodness Laura's sitting on my right. I mean,
Yeah.
gosh. I haven't seen Josiah in years.
She's always on her left.
He's always on my left.
I actually can't look to either side because if I do, my back will start really hurting.
And that's also because he tried to get rid of his little something.
Yeah.
It's exactly.
Another
It's not
curse.
for lifting at the gym. It's for
Yeah, no.
the curse.
I got rid of my little something on accident, okay?
He didn't
Don't-
know that the empty
I
milk
already
carton
ordered
was
another
the little
one.
something.
I already ordered another one, so it's all good.
Yeah.
But
Do you hear
I
that, Jackson
was
grab bags?
cursed.
Jackson,
Or whatever it's called.
Jackson paper grab
Jackson-
bags, please free me.
Yeah, please.
Jackson's paper
Please.
grab
Please,
bag.
I ordered another one. Please
Please.
heal my back
If you're
injury,
hearing this
please.
out, it's a call
Please.
for help.
Yeah.
Please.
And here's the thing that they don't understand is they'll never be lifted because of the fine print. But again, simple mission.
Simple mission.
Jackson's
mission.
paper grab bag.
They just
Everyone
want to.
needs a little something.
Everyone needs a little something.
Everyone needs a little something.
Thank you, Jackson. Paper grab bags.
Thanks so much
Wow.
for that ad read, Josiah.
Wow, and we're back.
And thanks for our sponsor.
It's a lot of drums in
We're
that
glad to
track.
be
What's
back.
going on?
That's my
Glad to
bad.
be back. All right. So should we
Whoa, is there another one?
I'm so sorry. I'm just really messing up here with the music.
You have one job. One
I
job.
really have one job.
Should we do a little pod deck situation?
Let's do it.
Sure.
We're bringing it back for season 2.
Let's do it.
Sure. Somebody roll a dice.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
I don't have dice
Why not?
because I didn't take them out.
Oh,
'cause
you
it's a
didn't
bunker
take them out
episode,
this
yeah.
time. Great job. Good for you.
Thanks.
That's an improvement. That's growth.
I actually got my dice out because we're recording an episode after
well,
this.
and you are supposed to have them out if you needed to roll right now.
That's true, but I figured someone else could.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm also eating, so
Great roll, Laura.
yeah, missed the whole dice
Four.
tray.
What the heck?
What the heck, deck?
What the heck?
What the heck deck? All right. This deck brought to you by Pod Decks. Josiah, pick a card.
Okay, I pick. Wait.
He can't lean forward because his back
Oh,
is
you're right.
broken.
This was a mistake.
It's okay. Now,
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'll read it.
yeah.
Wow, look at us going all the way around the horn.
We
Everybody
also did it
everybody
without having to
involved.
explain it. I'm really
Yeah,
proud
that
of
was
us.
incredible.
We remembered
Yeah.
what we set the rules to be. I can't talk.
Which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
My back because it's killing me. Take away my
Take your
whole
whole
back
back.
now.
Which body part do I wish I could detach?
Does that imply that it can be reattached at will?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll reattach my
Because once
back
you
when it's
detach
healed.
it, you have to, yeah. Detached and reattached. Does it still function?
Yes.
So you can
My
still
ears.
okay.
Because then
Yeah,
I could
'cause you
listen
could
in.
leave
I could
them in
leave it
another
somewhere and like listen in.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Or
that-
like an
I meant
eyeball.
does it? Oh no. Sorry. You can detach it and it doesn't work once it's after it's
you
detached,
can
but when
have
you
it.
reattach it, it still works.
My nose.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, that's a
You know what I
Laura's
mean?
killing it over
Yeah,
here.
like when you go to a stinky place.
Yeah, you just take off your nose and then you're
Yeah.
like doing your thing
That's
and then
such
you
a good
put it back
idea.
on when you leave.
Like if you if you're like helping out at a youth retreat and they make you stay in the boys' cabin with all those stinky high school boys
Yeah.
and you just take your nose off.
That's
True
a good
that.
idea.
Yeah. Really
I
wish
mean,
I had
I
that.
hear that honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I would
I'm
say
on it, y'all.
I'd
I
say
think I'd kind of like to like detach my spine every once in a while and just like spin it,
Crack
it all out.
Oh, honestly, that
Just saying.
sounds like so nice.
You just like grab it and twist it.
You grab it, twist it, pull it.
Yeah.
But you know how
Bop it.
nice
Bop
that
it.
would be?
that would be pretty nice.
That'd be pretty awesome.
That's a great answer.
A good back crack is one of like literally the best feelings.
Yeah, and
ever.
imagine being able to do it with each individual bone.
Oh my word.
Wow.
You like spin them all.
Oh
That's how spines work for
Wow.
sure.
yeah, definitely.
I think I agree with all those answers.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Those are all the best answers.
Yeah,
So, or maybe a toe,
just for a good time.
just to see how it is.
Yeah.
Not
freak
like your
people
thumb or something.
Yeah, I'd pull it off and be like, oh!
Your party trick would be your toe, so you have to like take your
I'd have
shoes
to
and
take my
socks
shoe
off.
off and be like, watch this. Oh!
It hurts.
Oh, no!
Just kidding. It doesn't hurt.
Detaching an arm would be cool because then you could reach things.
Oh, Laura's killing it.
Whoa.
Actually,
well, no, because it doesn't operate when you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so that's just
So
a limp
you
arm.
can reach. You can reach
still,
things
like, hit
and
stuff.
knock them
You
down.
can smack things.
And
So
then
basically, I hurt my arm and I put it back on and I go, oh, what did I do with this?
See, I was going to say arm earlier, but that's a way better use case for it because I was like, I could take it off and then like hit someone if I needed to like defend myself. But then I was like, then I'd put it back on and be just like limp, broken arm.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well,
And
that
also,
was
like,
not worth
it would be way more worth it to hit them with
Like
your
a
arm
bat.
on your body.
Yeah. Actually,
You know, like punch them.
Yeah. So I didn't
Use
say
the
that.
muscle.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Good answers.
Yeah,
Good
I like
answers.
the toe one. Imagine you go to a wedding and you see people you haven't seen in like 8 years, and you go, "Guys, check this
And you
out."
put a toe in their drink.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
They're like, whose toe is this? And you're like, "How'd that get in
mine.
there?"
or an eyeball, and then you're like the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that'd be
pretty fun,
fun.
actually.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Wow, great question.
Good
What
answers.
The heck?
What the heck?
What
What
the
a
What the
good
heck,
question.
Alyssa? Great toss, Alyssa.
I tried to throw the card at him.
Made
it
it about
landed in
halfway,
the
yeah.
middle.
Well, guys,
That's it.
what a great episode.
Good-
Thanks
Goodbye.
for listening.
Not yet, Alyssa. I just started my new bit.
All right.
Oh
so
my
Joe
gosh.
has to
Right.
circle back around.
Where's
Everyone
my
get
phone?
your answers ready.
All right.
All right. So this week's Whirlwind trivia question was: in Chapter 1, Bananas Split, the group is assigned to help Miss Ruby. While touring her home, she shows the group a photo of her son. What was the name of Miss Ruby's son? Bonus points for first, middle, and last name.
I just remember one part of it.
Okay, we'll start with Josiah.
Wait, I thought the whole thing was that you weren't allowed to change it now.
I haven't said it
he
yet.
hasn't said it yet.
okay.
Josiah?
Okay. I wrote down William, Arthur, and then I didn't get the last name.
Oh, Arthur feels good.
Oh.
Alyssa?
I am wrong. I wrote down Reggie Clifford Rubington.
Oh, wow. Rubington is good.
I like how you just like, I'm wrong.
Reggie
I was like, I'm just gonna
Clifford
go with it. I just
Rubington.
think that's a good
Okay,
name.
okay.
That would have been
Oh,
my
man.
guess if you had been the DM.
yeah.
Laura?
I missed the middle name, but I said William Pennyfarthing.
Okay.
Penny Farthing is the
it's
last
totally
name.
Penny
Yeah.
Farthing.
Yeah.
The
Because
answer.
I remember you were like, Pennyfarthing.
Yeah.
Let's hear the answer now from Josiah himself.
Oh.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Where's
you
this
even
music
got
coming
sound
from?
clips?
Yeah, if you can.
And yeah,
Here we go.
actually, the
Wouldn't you
whole
wish it?
entire 2-hour sound clip is on YouTube right now. You guys can go
Yeah, go listen to the whole thing.
I just meant
Here's the
man.
answer for you. Oh, let me turn it up. Make sure it's up.
you,
Juniper.
Thank you. It's very dusty in here.
Little Peter William Pennyfarthing.
William Penny.
William was the middle name.
So
that was
for
my.
the people that got William, I will give you a point. And Laura, you got penny farthing as well, right?
Yes,
she
I
did.
did.
So Laura gets 2 points. Josiah
Let's
gets
go.
1. Alyssa has
I got
0.
Rubington, so
Yeah, which was it couldn't be
Reggie
farther
Clifford
from the truth.
Rubington.
It's got the same vibe, though.
Yeah.
All
know,
right,
for sure.
That's our trivia,
Wow.
and that's the
That's
bunker.
our episode.
The
bunker.
bunker.
Thanks for listening, everyone. If you have
Yeah.
any questions, send them in. We'll answer them on
Send
the
us
next
a
bunker.
text.
We
Leave it
hope-
on YouTube.
We
Yep.
really hope that you enjoyed season 1 of episode 2. This is a milestone. Episode 1 of season 2.
We're gonna mix this up so much.
Chapter 1.
Chapter
of
one.
season
Golly days.
2.
Guys, don't listen to me. Just, I'm glad that you liked whatever you just listened to. Actually, I hope that you liked
Yeah, we
it
don't know,
because I don't
actually,
even know
Alyssa.
if you did. You know,
Yeah.
if you don't expect this amount of disorganization at this point, then I don't know what you're doing. Bye.
Wait, I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was.